Hello, and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I'm your host, Tsuban the Serpent. Well, last time we had several rebellions throughout the empire I've created. And after I left last time, it was the middle of 1118, now it is the spring of 1119. Since then, 3 other rebellions have occurred, one in Tyrol, one at Seanon, and one at Marunath, right here. And, of course, I mentioned Tyrol up here. My armies were able to put down the rebellions. I attempted to make peace with the rebels at Dunglanis over here, but they seemed unwilling to make peace. I was even releasing them after battles to increase their relation. Though that may have been a mistake. Even so, I'm glad I tried. At present, I am 54 years of age. Anyway, I suppose I'll wait for some time and come back to you when something of note happens. Anyway, see you a bit later. Okay, we are back. By the summer of 1119, Marunath has rebelled. And there's a rebellion over in Odokh. Additionally, my wife, Petta, has given birth to a healthy baby. This will be our 3rd child, Loren, who at a humble age is already daring and hot-headed. Lifris, my eldest son by Petta, is deceitful and hot-headed. Izigun, our eldest daughter, well, Petta's eldest daughter, is honest, cautious, and impulsive. Certainly interesting traits in those children. But then again, they do call me Tsuban the Serpent. So, there's that. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back to you all when something of note happens. See you then. Okay, I'm back. Well, by the autumn of 1119, several events have occurred. Seanon, over here, rebelled. The rebels of Odokh seem to be enduring for the time being, as the settlements of Amprella, Varmond, and Tyrol have all rebelled as well. Additionally, one of my parties has lost its leader. I'll assign a new clan member to lead it. Petta. I seem to have lost Tsuban the Outcast. He died of natural causes at the age of 56. He will be missed. Anyway, now that that's done, I'll cut away here and come back to you all a bit later. See you then. Okay, never mind. I found Varmond Bellowsbreath here in the tavern at Lagetta. Let's talk to him.
I offer you my loyalty.
Well, I'm Simon. Tell me about yourself. Right, so here it is. I fought with the company of the Boar. I was their armourer. Kept their blades sharp, patched the holes in the mail they took off. Corpses. Good lads, some of them. But others, let's just say, it's the kind of outfit that attracts men born to trouble. I made an enemy there. Ulrich, his name was. I don't even remember why he decided to hate me, but he did. Never could leave me alone. I had to sleep with one eye open. One day, right before a siege, he took me aside and told me that he'd put a crossbow bolt in my back. Thing is, he went up the ladder first, so I put a bolt in his. Dropped him onto the rocky ground and split his head open. I suppose that is self-defense, in a way. Anyway, I couldn't quite get back to the company after that. His messmates knew well enough what happened, so I need to work somewhere else. I suppose I could look for work at a smithy, but I don't think I'm cut out for peace. I just want to fight against an enemy in front of me without worrying about the one behind me as well. Right now I'm between jobs. Could I perhaps join you? I could use someone like you. Here's your pay. Your Highness. Alright, I'll give him some equipment and send him on his way as a caravan. Anyway, I'll see you all a bit later. Okay, I'm back. Late in the autumn of 1119. My vassals managed to quell the old rebellion over here. Carbanseth rebelled as well, which is why all these armies are over this way, and they've recently won. The rebels of Odokh are now Uluvi's clan. Also, my third daughter, Herena, is now of age. I've given her some new armor. I gave her a party. And some trade goods to sell, which she has. She's grown up so fast. I believe she has my hair. And my height. I believe I shall marry her off soon. But first I'll deal with these ones. Now that they're no longer a rebel clan, I think I'm able to make peace with them now. I will attack this one down here.
You'd best pray someone gives you a quick death in battle one of these days. Because if you ever fall into my hands, you'll find I have a long memory and do not forgive.
Really? Well, I say this once. Surrender or die. Yield or fight.
I give up. I give up. Call back your dogs.
You're free to go. Because I'm nice. I'll just take the cavalry. Sell them somewhere. I will talk to one of the leaders inside.
Stop there. Who are you? It is better we know each other's names, even if we fight.
I am Simon. And you are?
I am Jagutai. You're passing through lands without permission.
Well, let's talk. I believe we should make peace with each other. Ah, yes, I can make peace now. 400,000. Very well. They don't like me very much, which is probably why the price of peace is so high. Company of the Golden Boar are offering me a ransom for my companion. I would decline. I'll let them escape themselves. Now I'm going to wait and see if this particular clan will recreate one of the destroyed kingdoms. I'll wait about a year. I may have to make peace with them again. They may declare war. But if that should happen, fine. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. Okay, I'm back. Well, by the winter of 1119, I've summoned all of my lords to Danustica. I formed an army and brought many of the nobles that had over 100 men here. I plan to marry my daughter, Herena, to one of the nobles of my kingdom, of the Empire. I'm thinking instead of a Vlandian this time, I will marry her to one of the other nations. A noble from another nation. Kada is the leader of a Kuzite clan.
Your Highness.
Let's talk. I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage.
Whose hand are you offering?
The hand of my daughter Herena.
Yes, we are looking for a suitable marriage for Oragur.
He is quite old. Before long my daughter will be a widow. She may not like marrying Oragur. He's close-fisted, cruel, but honest. And she can marry whomever she likes when he dies of old age, which should not be too long. Myself, I'm 55. Very good. In exchange, I will like most of your wealth. I must beg my leave now. Additionally, the Battanian town of Pencannock over here has rebelled. So, there's that. Anyway, now that that's done, I suppose I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, we are back. Well, by the winter of 1120, the Uluvi clan has declared war on me once, I made peace with them again. After the spring of 1121, I will no longer be making peace with them. I've waited approximately a year now, and they don't seem to be joining any of the defeated factions. Perhaps the factions will no longer restore themselves, even if there are rebellions in my empire. Oh well, it's fine. Additionally, Pencannock rebelled. Tyol up here rebelled, but these two rebellions were put down. Additionally, Akalat and Dunglanis have also rebelled, and I have armies marching towards them. Additionally, my daughter has died in childbirth. I entrusted her to your clan. Now she's dead. She had a child. Viria is a member of the Arkit noble family. She has the reputation of being aloof and distant. I should think so, now that her mother's gone. My third child, she will be missed. The first of my children to die. No parent should outlive their children. Anyway, I shall continue on from here and come back to you all a bit later. See you then. Okay, we are back. Well, it is now the spring of 1121. Tyol, Sionon, Ortisia, and Pencannock have rebelled against the Golden Serpent Empire. I will leave my vassals to deal with them. Additionally, it's been over a year since the Uluvi clan has come into existence. I'm going to leave them be for the time being. I am no longer going to make peace with them. If they rebel again, my vassals will likely deal with them. I don't think the other factions that have been destroyed will be able to come back through the rebel clans. So I think I shall just wait out the rest of my reign. Secure, in the knowledge that my empire is secure. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, we are back. By the winter of 1121, multiple rebellions have occurred throughout the empire, probably close to a dozen, if I'm being honest. The Uluvi clan down in Odokh has been destroyed. They declared war again. I let my allies take it. Sionon rebelled recently, as did Akalat. And of course, Pencannock and Ortisia have rebelled as well. Anyway, it's been a turbulent year. But I'll continue on from here and come back to you when something of note happens. See you then. Okay, I'm back. Well, by the winter of 1122, Amprella, Varnova Pole, and Tyol have all rebelled, as well as half a dozen other rebellions. Additionally, my daughter Elia who happens to be my fourth daughter, has come of age. She's also my youngest child from my first marriage. It would seem that her eldest sister, Taimata, has come to Legetta to celebrate her coming of age. I encouraged her throughout her life to pursue trade and social pursuits. I've given her a nice suit of armor. Now that she's a woman grown. And as my daughter, she will have responsibilities. Unlike her elder sister, who recently died in childbirth, I will not marry her right away. I will send her off in a caravan to make her way in the world. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, we are back by the spring of 1125. My daughter, Elia, is now 20 years of age. And I happen to be 60. My daughter spent a short time as a caravan leader and is currently serving as my governor at Sargot. Since last time, several rebellions have occurred, including one at Ortisia, one at Tyol in the north, one at Pen Canok, and most recently, this one at Carbanseth. I've summoned several of my nobles, who are of Asarai and Sturgeon descent, and I've decided that I will marry my daughter to one of these. My daughter, who died a few years ago, I married to a Kurgit. I've decided to marry some of my children and grandchildren to nobles of other cultures, so as to build familial ties between different peoples and cultures and link them to my own. I'm going to talk with Adas here. Well, no, I can't talk to them about marriages when they're in my army, so I will disband the army. And go to the keep.
I await your orders.
Baron Adas, let's talk. I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. I'm offering the hand of my daughter, Elia. Yes, I was looking for a suitable match. 65 years of age. You're impulsive, daring, devious, and generous. You do have some positive skills, some positive traits and negative ones as well. You are an accomplished warrior. You own 1 town. 2 castles. That might not work out. I must bid my leave.
I offer you my loyalty.
You're not important.
Peace to you.
Nor are you. Lien wants you to stop Ubel's movement before it turns into a strong resistance. Interesting.
Peace to you.
I heard you may need some help with a problem. Thank you for asking, my lord, but I can't bother you with such an unimportant issue. Very well. You need horses.
Peace to you.
Your egg. He owns 2 towns and several castles. I am considering marrying my daughter to this man, or his family. Let's talk. I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. I will offer you the hand of my daughter Elia.
Yes, I was looking for a suitable marriage for Und.
He's a young man. No discernible traits, to be sure, but he's a fine warrior. Yes. Yes, I think that will work. But I'm not letting you off easily. To marry into my family, you must pay for it. Yes, over 100,000. A suitable offer for the hand of my daughter. Farewell. And like that, I've married off my daughter. She saw something of the world. Hopefully she does not meet the same fate as her sister, who sadly died in childbirth. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. By the autumn of 1126, several rebellions occur, including one in Tyrol, another in Sianon, and one in Pencannock. However, they've been put down. I've also gained the trait, the magnificent trait. I suppose I'm quite generous, aren't I? I'm very honourable, and I'm calculating. Generosity represents your loyalty to your kin and those who serve with you, and your gratitude to those who have done you a favour. Curious. Simon the Magnificent. Anyway, I suppose I'll cut away here and come back in a moment. See you then. Okay, we're back. Right now it is the autumn of 1127. Several rebellions have occurred, mostly in Britannia. Recently there was one in Pencannock, one in Tyrol, and one in Marunath. Additionally, my eldest grandson, Simeon, the son of my eldest son, has come of age. son and grandson. The first and second in line to the throne. I suppose I shall soon arrange a marriage for my grandson. They grow up so fast. And before long I'll likely have great-grandchildren. I've provided my grandson with a decent set of armor and a toga. He must look the part of the next emperor. In any event, I shall arrange a marriage to him, I think, with either a Sturgian woman or perhaps an imperial woman. Anyway, I'll come back to you all a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. By the winter of 1127, I've chosen to gather several nobles from both the Empire and from Sturgia to see which one has a daughter or female relative worthy of marrying my grandson. Additionally, while I was waiting for the lords to arrive, Carbanseth and Sianon both rebelled, and both rebellions were put down. Now, let's go to the keep. Oh, I must disband the army first.
I'm yours to command.
I see. Fortress 57 years old. He controls Sianon and 3 castles. Let's talk. I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. I would offer the hand of my grandson.
Yes, we are looking for a suitable marriage for Agna.
Agna. She is 34 years of age. She possesses several combat skills. Some steward. She's also impulsive, cruel, and cautious. How can you be impulsive and cautious? Rather contradictory. But she is certainly in the running. I must see all of the candidates first. I want to marry my grandson to a beautiful woman, but one who is also young. Let's talk. Propose an alliance through marriage. And my grandson, Inguntha. She's 30 years of age. She's quite pretty. She has several combat abilities. Perhaps. I'll come back to you, Sanyon. He must have no female relatives available. Right.
I await.
Let's talk. I would like to propose an alliance between our families. Riza. No, she's quite young. Not much older than my grandson. She's an accomplished warrior. She's of Aserai descent. But she... through her mother, but she is from an imperial clan. She will be considered. Geminon. Margund. No. That will certainly not work. And put some proper clothes on, for God's sake, man. Though, to be honest, I don't care if someone's a cross-dresser. Just not my thing.
Peace.
Lines through marriage. Torah. She won't work. She's too old. The woman in question has to be in the 30s or younger. I find that once women reach the age of 40 in Bannerlord, the likelihood of producing children is very low. Not that I really care about that at the moment.
Your
Right. Already talked to him. Vincantios.
I'm a...
For your trouble. Grass.
I'm
Cassius.
It's very, very good to...
Lines through marriage. Serena. Perhaps. Though I've liked some of the previous candidates better. Cassius. Nautos.
I await your orders.
He is the successor of Pelicos the Silent, my former companion who has died. I granted him a fief long ago, and he has established his own clan. Let's talk. Ulguna. She is of an age with my grandson. Very pretty. Some combat abilities. Yes, Ulguna is certainly in the running. She's near the top of the list. Zvan.
Peace to you.
You're not noble. Well, you're not Ranos. Alliance. Denala. Battanian woman. I am not particularly interested. That won't work for me. I don't care for battalions. And Paragios.
It's...
No relatives available. No, then. It's Gunther. I'm liking Ulguna. She's pretty, but a bit old. Not particularly pretty face. You're out. My wife's 42 years of age, unlikely to have more children. Rizza. Serena. No. Rizza and Ulguna. I believe I will choose Ulguna. She is impulsive, daring, and generous. She will make a good match. And she is merely merciful. All right, now to find Nortos. Yes.
Your Highness. So what is it?
Let's talk. I've considered Ulguna, and I think she will be a good match for my grandson. However, I require a large amount of wealth in exchange. And we have a bargain. Quite a bit taller than my grandson. But they will make a good match. They're of an age with each other. My grandson inherited my shortness. And that is that. Anyway, I'll cut away here. Well, actually, I think this is a good place to end off the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See you then.